Hi everyone, it's Jo. This video is called the single worst problem with Healy. What do you think it is? I reckon you already know. If you have a Healy and you've had any issues with it, there haven't been programs downloaded, or you've had to follow up one of your bonuses or your iPay, or you've had a concern about the refund period, or you've just had a general inquiry, you will have encountered the same problem that a lot of people are facing, and that is the single worst problem with Healy at the moment is their customer service department, or lack thereof. I have been told, and I don't know if this is accurate, so I don't want to lock this in, but I've been told there's only about 7 customer service staff throughout the entire United States. There is none locally in Australia, although I've also been told, rightly or wrongly, that they're looking at fixing that. But how long do we have to wait to get a reliable customer service team? This should have been in at the outset. Now, people are saying Healy is fairly new. It is and it isn't. TimeWave has been around for a while. Healy has been out for over a year, new to Australia this year and the US as well. But we're now July. It doesn't take too long to recruit some staff and get a customer service team up and operating. I had to send off a couple of tickets. Months later, I have still not got a response to one of them. The first one was resolved my end. I fixed the issue, so I didn't need to pursue it. But the other one remains outstanding. And the generic and automated email that I got, and a lot of you are getting, just says we are working on your request. We need more time. How much time do you need? It's now almost 3 months. This is really unacceptable. So the customer service department is letting Healy down. Now, if you watch my other videos, you know I love microcurrent treatment. You know I love Healy. I've promoted it. I've even done a video on testimonials where people are talking about the wonderful effects that they've encountered from using Healy. And that is absolutely true. I remain an avid supporter of the product. But this particular area, it cannot just go unattended any longer because people are refusing to buy a product. People like myself are no longer in good faith able to distribute the product. I can't distribute a product to someone where I know if they have an unfortunate issue with it that they're not going to get any technical support. I can't do that in good faith. So I have ceased sharing Healy. Or distributing Healy. I share my Healy wherever I can because that's where the benefit is in the actual product. So I am not alone. There are many complaints, lots of frustrations. All you need to do is go on to any of the Healy Facebook groups and have a look at the complaints. I'm going to run some here. Now, most of these I have left the person identified in them because they're in public forums. The very last one, I removed the author because I don't like what they've put and I want to say something about it. So I don't want to publicly, address anybody. But here are some of the complaints. I'm just going to run these through now. You can have a look at these as they come up on the screen. But you will see complaint after complaint of people who cannot get through to customer service. More recently, as I continue to let these complaints just go up on the screen, more recently I've received an email that Healy is now out of stock in Australia, but also the Australasia area for at least a month. This is called their Singapore hub. That means all people who are ordering Healys in Australia, Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, New Zealand, Singapore and Thailand will not get their Healy for probably a few months. If they're following it up, trying to send tickets to customer service to trace that, they're not going to get a response. So this then makes people lose their trust and their faith. Now, I do still have trust and faith in this company. I believe that they are reputable. I love the product. It's a quality product, which I've said repeatedly. I support, I use, I love. I believe it's filled mostly with really good, well-intentioned people that just didn't foresee or plan for this deluge of orders. But how do I put this nicely? Your customer service sucks. It really does. Send out some communication, send out something to let people know that you are a company that's full of integrity and well-intentioned, because I genuinely believe that to be the case. All right, so we've had a lot of complaints. Some of these are repeated throughout multiple different authors, but repeated, the same nature, the same problem is continuing. What I found really interesting was one person's response to these, and this is where I won't identify the author, but this person who in love, and that's the irony, is all these people in love and gratitude and gratefulness think that we shouldn't be upset. I am all for gratitude and positive thought. I talk about it all the time. It's really important what you focus your thoughts on. What you focus on, you manifest in your life. But let me tell you something. You can be gracious and positive and still be unhappy with a service. Those two things are not mutually exclusive. I'm displeased with the customer service, but I'm not full of bitterness and resentment. I'm grateful for the product. I'm grateful they're trying to do something about it. But in the meantime, I'm bringing this to their attention because I think if they don't do something about it, they're going to lose a lot of customerage. So this, particular person says, be grateful. Don't complain, just extend gratitude and grace. Well, this kind of reminds me of the weeds in the garden metaphor that I use in my psychology practice. So if your garden is full of weeds, you can sit there and with happy, positive, magical thoughts, let there be no weeds, let there be no weeds. You're going to get up in the morning, there's still going to be weeds. If you don't want the weeds in your garden, you have to take action. You can be grateful that you've got a beautiful garden. You can be grateful for the weeds, but that doesn't mean you have to accept it. If you want the weeds to be extracted, then it probably means you're going to have to get up, take action, and do something about it. And that's the purpose of these videos, is one, to present in a very honest way the good things about Healy and this one area, the single worst area of Healy, their customer service team. Then we've got a really interesting complaint here. This one has said, start asking for your money back. I think when people no longer, throw money at something, people listen. I don't think this is necessary. I don't think your purchase is a risky one. I think it will be honoured. Well, I know it will be. I have full faith in that. But if you don't want to have to wait months and months, and you are prepared to know that the customer service team is probably not going to answer your emails, you are not going to get a response for months, then don't buy one now. Use someone else's, or buy one knowing that that's what you're getting in for. And that's really the purpose of this video, just for awareness and let you make an informed decision. The product is great. Would I still buy one? Yes, I would still buy one. But I'm warning you that if you buy one now, there are major delays, particularly in the Australasia, the Singapore hub area. You're probably not going to get yours for a few months. Expect no customer service support at this time. Expect the frustrations. And at the end of all that, expect a great little product that really does work and almost worth the pain. The good news, okay, so there is a little bit of good news at the end of this video, that Healy, I think they're recognising these delays, and what they've done is extended the fast track bonus to 60 days. Now that won't help the people that already bought it previously, but it has now been extended. So that means you've got 60 days to distribute or to sell 3 Healys to get your free upgrade or free residence if that's the model you started with. And I think that's a little bit of acknowledgement that things are very slow. It's very hard to distribute and sell the Healys when you haven't even got your own yet and you're unhappy with all of these things. So what I urge all you Healy lovers to do is be honest with people. Don't go promising them the world. Let them know how wonderful Healy is, but also be fair, be honest, be a representative of a company of integrity and truthfulness, and let people know that there are issues as well. I believe the issues will get ironed out, but they are being ironed out very slowly at the moment. And as you can see from the many complaints, and I've just hand selected a couple today, there's literally hundreds, and they're all saying the same thing, that Healy is great, people love it, it works, but the customer service section of Healy is by far the single worst problem within this company. All right, that's it for now. Hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, you can email me at energymedicine777@gmail.com, or you can type a question below. More than happy to respond. Till then, have a happy and lovely, peace-filled weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.